Hey, what's up, family and friends? YouTube family and friends, as well as Facebook family and friends. You're tuned in to Katie Talk One on One. I'm Katie, and I'm talking. So I come to you today talking about the great Snow King, Jason Pope, aka DJkid, from out of South Carolina. He is believed to spread HIV AIDS to over 600 girls. When you hear this number 600, times that by three. He is from out of South Carolina, a 42-year-old white male. And it has came to the light that he actually took those pictures making chronicles. He actually took those pictures making HIV and AIDS chronicles, recording these girls so he could have it in his log of all the women that he gave HIV to. So when I initially seen this story flash and I heard the talk and everything on social media about it, I think it was probably Friday night going into Saturday morning. So I'm like, oh my God, this is flashing me back. And anyone out there that's from the Little Rock area, remember this, the Craig Fuller situation. Craig Fuller was a guy, I think he was from Pine Bluff, but this was around maybe '05, '06, '07. It came to the light that he had spread HIV to, maybe at least 300 girls. Little Rock is a smaller city, I believe, in South Carolina. But all of those cases, when I started thinking about it, all of those cases that happened in Little Rock, Arkansas back in '05, '06, '07, when, hundreds of girls had caught and, came across this one guy, Craig Fuller. And for some reason, in these small towns, there's always one guy that's screwing with all the girls. And it's just an epidemic. I guess it's in every town. It's probably in the small towns too. But this is what I'm saying. I'm not the perfect one myself. Back when I in my younger days, I had my fun. I had my fun, but I was responsible. Two things I always used was birth control that I took, and I would never lay down and have sexual intercourse without making him use a condom. Ladies, make them wrap it up. Make them wrap it up. That's all. I was just thinking on a lot of aspects when I seen this story, but I'm like, this guy is so sick. He's making chronicles and taking pictures with everybody. And any of my Facebook friends, I just posted a picture. You seen the second rapper he was with. There was another rapper in a picture with him as well by the name of Kaya. She was hot with My Neck and My Back in 2000 and 2002 when she was really really hot. And and I'm looking at all these girls, and then come to find out, a lot of the girls were young and underage girls that he shouldn't have been messing with in the first place. And another thing that come to mind was, where are these girls' parents? Where's your mother and your father? Now I'm starting to really, like, it's starting to sink in from places and stuff, like a man that I listen to by the name of Tommy Sotomayor. He always talk about fatherless homes and the effect that it plays. But I'm like, this is a prime example. Because do you think all the girls, they said he was sex trafficking and he was forcing these girls to sell their bodies as well as paying them in money and in weed? And this is another thing. Before I go on with that, do not. Why y'all out here having sex and fucking for weed? Weed is not a strong drug. It's not crack, meth, prescription pills. Weed is natural and come from the earth. You should not have to fuck for it. First of all, but I'm saying, these girls being that young, why are they out here with a 42-year-old man? These girls 13, 14, and 15 years old. Why they out here with a grown man having sex for weed and money? It's really true. Like, mentors are well needed, fathers are well needed in the homes. And it's just that when I hear this story and I'm hearing about the massive amount of black women, I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm glad I don't sleep around. I'm glad I do not sleep around. Like, and don't get me wrong, I have the chance to if I wanted to. But it's something I don't choose to do. I choose one guy and stick with him and make him use the condom still. Because your health, ladies, is in your hands. No one else is responsible for your health except for you. And I'm like, dang, do these girls like really like they really in love? I mean, I'm not just gonna put in the category of this a white man, but I'm saying some girls just fetishize about that. They have what they call it, a fetish about a white man. What is it about the Snow King that entice you? Like, I just used that word. But look, what is it about him? All y'all out here letting this guy, and he put it in a text. He made sure he nut in them. He made sure he never used a condom, and you guys let him. That is up to you, and that's your body and your legs. You invite who you want in it, but make sure they wrap it up. Be safe out here. It was so sad hearing those minor girls who life have not even been started. They called it STD before they took the SAT. It's sad. And when all 700 girls, that is a crazy amount. Like, this sick. You just wanted to sleep with as many girls as you could. Imagine the spirits that was in this man. Like, just looking at his picture made me cringe. I look at it, I was like, ugh. When I was seeing the pictures, I couldn't do nothing but think, ugh, I bet you that house smelled like 10 types of ass. Like, oh my God. I know it, the smell. I cannot imagine the smell when I was just sitting there looking at his bed and seeing all of those girls all over him. He grabbing someone by the vagina and they just ass stuck all out. And now I see, I look on the internet kind of looking over the story and I see Miss Trina, the baddest bitch from Florida in the picture hugged up with him. I'm like, oh, the plot gets thicker. Like, oh my God. Ladies, we have to protect ourselves. Your health is up to you. No one else gonna care about your health before you do. Nobody. We have to do better. And these the main women around here saying they queens. These the main women around here talking about they black queens. Six, seven, 800 black queens caught HIV from one man. That is not queen-like behavior. This word queen, people need to go around and repo it. Like a person that haven't paid their property tax on their car, whatever. Somebody needs to repo this word, queen, because everybody, all of these women that say they queens are not deserving of their title. Not at all. It's just crazy that you could have that less of care about your body, about who comes into your vagina. You let somebody come all in your vagina with no rubber on and let loose and let all his little semen demons inside of you. And you just gotta realize this sex thing is more than just sex and catching a nut and all of that. It's spiritual. It's spiritual stuff attached to sex. Did you know when a man comes inside of you, his semen goes straight directly to your bloodstream? It goes directly to your bloodstream. You get a guy that probably don't eat right, probably got a bad spirit, don't take care of himself. he come in you, you would instantly feel weak, be want to faint and fall out after he come in. You be thinking you catching a nut. Nah, that's all them demons going into your DNA, because it's his sperm goes straight to your bloodstream. And I think that's why, female can give and transmit AIDS and HIV, but I think it's actually easier for a man to give it to a woman. I think it's actually easier for a man to give it to a woman. Women, you got to be careful. If that man don't want to use a rubber, if he don't want to use a rubber, he don't get no sex. He don't get no sex. And then you let him bust in you. You let him sit in there, nut in you. What the fuck? Like, no, you gotta love your body more than that. And then another thing, another fact, that semen, semen can stay up in you for up to 6 weeks at the longest. Yeah, 6 weeks. When a man busts a sperm in a woman, busts a nut in a woman, it can stay in her up to 6 weeks. 2 to 6 weeks. It can stay up in her. And it's the girls that's walking around here talking about they the baddest bitch. Oh my God. Breaking news, breaking news. Pastor Davis Wilson of Babelway got the receipts. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to come with another video about that. Thank you for sending that, brother. Thank you. Where is his tallness? Just sent me a video. I'm gonna have to do a video about that one. Oh my God, that dude was giving head to the other guy. What the hell? But when it comes to the sperm, a lot of women wonder why their pH balance is off. Your pH balance is off because if you let him go inside of you and bust inside of you, his sperm is inside of you. Everything that's flowing out of you naturally is dissolved, and his sperm take over more of those cells. So that's automatically going to throw your pH balance off when you letting him do that inside of you. His sperm going straight to your bloodstream. Think about that. I think if you knew the spiritual attachment, you will watch who you have sex with more. As I got older, I started hearing about the situation. I didn't know none of this stuff that I know now. But you know what they say: when you know better, you do better. And I think that's a big reason why when some people hear something that's really educating them, when they hear something that's educating them that they didn't know, but they have a certain behavior that demonstrates that behavior that's being touched on and spoken on, that is when some people run, because they know if they hear that knowledge, they're gonna be like, dang, I know this now. Oh, I need to make a change, but fuck it, I like to do what I like to do. So I'm just gonna go this other way. I'm gonna probably talk shit about that bitch, call her a couple of names, and I ain't listening to that. One thing about it, when you hear the knowledge come to you and you reject it, demise shall come upon you. So open up your ears and always remember, it's more than just sex. Protect yourself, love yourself, get checked up. All of this fucking for weed, if you gotta lay down and fuck somebody for some weed, you sure damn sure don't need it. My God. But my prayers go out to those girls, but they story, you gotta take these type of stories in as a lesson learned. It's what they call a cautionary tale. A cautionary tale. You gotta watch what you do, and you gotta watch who you do it with and how the fuck you do it. I love y'all. Peace, and stay tuned for the next video. Katie 101, go and subscribe. Katie Talk 101, go and subscribe, like, and share. Right on YouTube, Katie 101. I'm going to actually share the link, so make sure you hit that like button. Love you and peace.